Everybody.
The least energetic everybody we've ever had.
We are back. It's Taped Alive's favorite podcast. Favorite is everything. We are back. You already know what to do. Hit the subscribe button. Subscribe. Hit the like button if you like it. Hit the dislike button if you don't like it. Leave a comment if you like it. Leave a comment if you don't like it. Also, follow us on Twitter at the Mark John NFL for me, at mholder95 for Matt. And, of course, pandasubs.com, discount code TDL for 25% off. And, you know, guys, it's going to be a long season, so I know you guys are going to stop watching. So make sure you go get a Bo Jackson shirt. I need you guys to do that. I need you guys to just support the channel.
Blitz shirt. There we go.
Please. Get you a Blitz shirt or something, man.
Sulk and some new Raiders merch. Oh, I don't know.
I know you guys are gonna stop watching. I know it. You know what I mean? I already see it a little bit. So go ahead and get your shirt. Support the channel. And yeah. So man, I don't even know what happened in the last draft. I didn't even look.
Yeah, I checked out in probably midway. This is the fastest I've checked out of a regular season game in a while. I think probably midway through the third quarter. I'm gonna do some chores real quick, and we're gonna figure this out. I think that's when you texted me. When do we want to get started? And I don't even know what to say. Like that was just an ass kicking. Like all three phases of the game. Like that's the crazy thing is you think about it. Like even special teams was bad, and it could have been worse if it weren't for a holding call that was on the opposite side of that kick return that went for a touchdown, and they still went down and scored. Like. As bad as it was, it could have been even worse. Do we start? I don't even know. Where do we start?
I don't know where we start, man. It's hard. It's hard to figure out. What's the final score? 40 to, is it 40 to
46? 46.
I still think it's funny he kicked the fucking field goal.
Did he have the over maybe?
I don't know. I was like, why are you kicking a field goal, bro? Why are you kicking a field goal?
I mean, they were scoring anyway. Get points up on the board, make it look a little bit. You know what's worse than the 34-point loss, Marcus?
What?
A 37-point loss.
I mean, right? Point differential. Point differential is important.
Instead of it being a 6-possession game, it went to a 5-possession game. I don't even know if that math's right. I'm just saying shit. I mean. When they go into Kenny Pickett, let's start there. Because
do they go to Kenny Pickett?
What?
Do they go to Kenny Pickett? It's the real question. Do they? It's not when, it's do they?
I think they have to at this stage. I mean, this should have been if it weren't for that drop by Nick Cross in the end zone, this should have been another 3-interception game from Geno Smith. Should have been his back-to-back 3-pick game. And it's funny. In the first half, I was sitting there, I'm like, I can actually the tip pass where he just looked like he kind of panicked with the pressure coming and telegraphed the throw. That was a bad one. I'm not going to excuse that one. But in the first half, I felt like I'm like, all right, I like what I'm seeing from Geno. He's taking what the defense is giving him. He's not forcing it. Had the big shot to Genty to start the game where it actually got me a little bit excited to begin the game and only be let down for the next 10 drives that preceded it. But he started the game and I was sat there. I'm like, all right, this is what I was hoping for from Geno. And then he comes out in the second half and just telegraphs a throw, stares down his receiver again and throws a pick to start it. And it just all fell apart after that. And they get down and he gets in his mind that I'm just going to pull us out of this every single time and starts playing hero ball. And it's the same shit every week and the same freaking rookie mistakes all the goddamn time from a 13-year vet. You got to go to Kenny Pickett at this stage if you're Pete Carroll. If you want to salvage, we're all going to sit here and we're going to talk about it too because I'm sure we're going to bring up the draft. We all know the season's over.
Yeah, we know
Pete Carroll, and you want to get that the locker room to not quit on you in the first weekend of October. You have to make a change.
Yeah, you have to. I agree.
You got to go with someone else at this stage. And I know they're under contract with them. There's dead money on him in next year's deal and all that stuff. But what you're getting from Geno Smith is going to hold you back as long as he's out on the field. Like, you have to make a change. And I'm surprised he didn't do it in this game. Like, I know he's got some, like, him and Pete have some sort of connection, some strong bond and everything. But if you want to salvage that locker room and prove that you are serious about winning, as you talked about all offseason, you have to make a quarterback change right now.
Yeah, I mean, I agree, man. He is sucking ass right now. He is sucking just off. He's just god awful. And the thing is, like, see, the thing about this game, if you watch it, right? If you watch some of the things that happen, if the Raiders had a better quarterback, it's not. I mean, do they lose? Probably yes. They probably still lose. I'm not gonna say that they win this game. But, yeah. I mean, we're not like, oh my god, they lost 40-6 if they had a better quarterback, right? Because a good quarterback hits Jack Bech wide open down the field. I can't even wait to see that on film. I'm gonna be so upset when I see that on film. I already saw and it's just him being confused, right?
And the next play after that, they showed it. He had Alberto wide open, and he throws it into coverage for an incompletion. Like, he can't see the field. He can't find open receivers, and then when he has open guys, he's overthrowing them. Like, how many short out routes did he overthrow today? At least 3, 4.
Yeah. JB saying the defense sucks. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying they would have won this game. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that we would have feel better than this. That's all I'm saying. If they had a better quarterback, right?
We'll get to the defense. Don't worry.
Yeah, we'll get there. But like, it's just, to me, because like Ashton Jeanty looked really good again, right? He looked good in the pass and run game, right? Yeah. You got him looking good. The offensive line didn't really play that bad, right? I mean, most of the sacks, right? Yeah. They didn't play that bad. Storm Forsythe didn't play bad. We're like, oh wow, we expected him to play like ass, right?
Yeah,
he didn't play that bad, right? I mean, to be honest, is right now the offense's problem is Geno Smith. Like, even the field goal, he had Ian Thomas wide open. If he just would calm down. Yeah, it's not what you thought was going to happen pre-snap, Gino. I know it's not what you thought. They switched it up, but you got to stay calm and just play damn offense and just hit Ian Thomas. He's wide open. Just, you know what I mean? He just freaks out and then he takes a sack. You know what I mean? Like, he is playing god awful. Like, I can't. We can't get around it. We can't sugarcoat it. He is awful. I thought that at the last interception, the second interception he threw, it might be one of the worst interceptions I've seen from a starting NFL quarterback in a long time. I'm sorry. Like, it's a hitch, dog. Do you not see the corner drive? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, he's driving on the ball.
Because he got tunnel vision on the wide receiver. He didn't see shit other than that.
Like, bro, see through the throw. See through it. You just can't just expect the defense. This isn't fucking college football. Like, you know what I mean? Like, is this fucking college football? Like,
Gino thinks it is. He thinks he's still at West Virginia or something because, again, like you said last week, he's gone back to Jets, Gino. Like,
yeah.
This is rookie football that we're getting from a 13-year-old vet. I can't stress that enough. Like, it's the same shit over and over again, which makes it worse. Which makes it even worse than rookie football.
Yeah, because this is what I'm saying. I don't want Jackson Dart, right? I'd rather have Jackson Dart. If Jackson Dart did that, I'm like, all right, Jackson, he can learn from it, right? He can learn.
Yeah, exactly.
This dude's been in the league 13 years, and you're throwing a pick on a double teamed hitch route, my dude. Like, come on, bro. Like, you're supposed to see the guy drop and be like, oh, hit Tucker over the top.
Whole shot, yeah.
Automatically.
Like you said, man. I mean, another great Ashton Jeanty game just wasted. 109 total yards on 19 touches, including the 29-yard wheel route that he cooked to. I forget who had him in coverage, but he cooked him on the route and got open.
Yeah,
like, we should be sitting here talking about how great of a game Ashton Jeanty played, but we can't because the quarterback play was so goddamn terrible, and it was a blowout. Jeanty did have a great game again.
That's my problem. We can talk about personnel with Chip Kelly, and some people got mad that I said that Chip Kelly has offensive control personnel because we want we want to blame Brennan Carroll for everything because I don't know why, but that's what people want to do. But I thought Chip called a pretty good game, to be honest. Like if guys are wide open, right, and Genty's playing well, Jack Best was playing pretty well.
Yeah,
Trey Tucker played pretty well. The offensive line didn't play bad. It's like, God damn. Like, why are you so bad right now? Like, it's boggling my mind to me how bad he is. Because I'm tired. That interception, the second one, I just couldn't. That felt like something like third string quarterback does. Like, I would expect Cam Miller to do that. Honestly, I don't even know if Cam Miller would do it.
Yeah.
I don't even know if he would.
I don't know if Cam Miller would do
that. I don't know if Cam Miller would do that. I honestly don't. I don't think he would. That was literally one of the worst interceptions I've seen in a long time. I mean, Tua threw some bad interceptions this year, staring people down. People get on Tua, but like people on Twitter, we don't see Geno Smith memes. We haven't seen any Geno Smith memes, but CJ Stroud played one bad game. And he has fucking memes everywhere. Right. And he is actually a really good quarterback. And then, Geno Smith, he gets protected. I don't know why he's so far protected from everybody. Like, nobody likes to talk about it. Like, even after the second game, the Chargers game, it pissed me off when everybody was blaming everybody fucking else except for Geno Smith. You know what I mean? Like, and he was bad that game. And then when I watched the film against the Patriots, he wasn't that good either that game. And that's why they didn't blow him out. If the Raiders, and I hate to say this team really feels like at some points that they're a quarterback away.
Yeah, I mean today's harder to say that because defensively.
Yeah, it is.
But like last week's a great.
Yeah,
example.
last week, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if they had a halfway decent like rookie quarterback or something, they'd be 2-3 right now, right?
Yeah,
right.
Maybe even 3-2 if they can pull off an upset against the Chargers too.
Yeah,
that was another one. Yeah,
where he was fucking terrible and they killed the Chargers with 20 points. Right. And they're in the game they had every single chance to be in that game. Every single chance. The Chargers just gave them every single chance to be in that game. And he was just ass. So yeah, I'm with you, man. I'm with you, bro. They gotta play Kenny Pickett and I've seen Kenny Pickett, win more games. At least he doesn't turn the ball over that much. You might not throw touchdowns. Go ahead.
I can trust Kenny Pickett to not force it into coverage at this stage. At least not as bad as Geno is at this stage. Like,
I don't know, man. It's just bad, bro. It's bad. It really is him. Like, though, like we could talk about the offense. I mean, we get the defense, and the defense is really bad today. But like, yeah. I didn't think like I said in the preview. If you watched the preview, because I sucked at it, and I posted it too late because I thought I posted it at 3:30, but I said it for today on accident. But if you watched the preview, if you watched it, I didn't know how they were going to stop him, which just kind of showed up anyways. Yeah. So, but I thought on offense they would have some shots to get the ball done, but he was just pure ass. He sucks right now. There's no way around it. You can't say anything. You can't really get around it. We can talk about whatever the hell you want to talk about offense. I mean, you can't really get on Chip Kelly at this point. Like, it is him. He is a problem with the offense. It is Geno Smith. So he is ass, man. I mean, I'm sorry. Like, this is not going to work. It's not working. He needs to be just let go, I guess. I mean, you can't let him go. Like, I say, eat the contract. You got enough money.
Yeah, you got plenty of cap space.
Yeah, eat that shit.
Eat it and go find a rookie, I guess.
Yeah.
Or someone else.
High anyways, right? I mean, it would, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fuck, I'd take Carson Beck at this point. Shit.
Playing well right now.
Yeah,
He's playing pretty damn well.
Eat that shit, man. I don't care how much dead money we got. I don't want to hear, oh, you use too much dead money. Nah, fuck that. You eat that shit.
I mean, if you keep like to your point, like if you're getting this level of play from him, like you might as well. You might as well just eat because I think it's only quote unquote only 18 million.
Yeah.
18.5 million. Like if you're getting this, like if they're getting this level of play, like you have to move on. Like you can't go 2 seasons with getting this shit.
No, you can't. Like, it's over already. I'm done with after 5 weeks, man. I don't want to watch this shit. I don't want to watch this shit tomorrow. Sorry, Matt. I don't want to watch this shit. I'm sorry, man.
I
don't want to watch it. I do not want to watch this. What am I watching? This is ridiculous. It's awful, man. I'm sorry. Like, dude, this is awful quarterback play. And man, it's not gonna get, and it's not getting any better.
Yeah.
It's not getting any better. All right. Okay. So that's enough.
Go
enough of the offense. Let's talk about this terrible defense. Because we can get to this too. Because fucking Devin White, man. See the Devin White experiment. Now we can get on Pete Carroll and John Spytek. The Devin White experiment.
Done.
We're done with the Devin White experiment, right?
I'll be interested to see the film, but there was at least like one time where he was just out there covering grass and like taking the cheese on and not playing zone back to front and whatnot. And then there was at least 2 missed tackles that stood out in my mind, and I feel like there was a third one in there, maybe even a fourth. But you're right, the Devin White experiment that also needs to be coming to an end pretty soon. I don't know what's going on with Jermaine Pratt, but like right now they can't afford to have Jermaine Pratt out.
Right? Yeah. I don't know what's going on with Jermaine Pratt. We need to get that fixed. I don't know what he needs to do, but we need to get him back. He can't play. Jamal Adams probably needs to play full time, right? Because the Colts literally did the same route the whole game, Matt. They did the same route the whole game.
Yeah. Just then that's what teams do. That's what every team does right now is they just find 45 and then they know he's not going to be in the right spot and fucking dunk it over his head every single time, damn near. And like I know people want to complain about like the soft zones and whatnot that they're covering. They're in position, even when they are in position to be able to like make plays. Like they're just missing tackles now at this stage. Like they've gone back to last year. Like the beginning of the season, they were doing like a good job keeping guys in front of them and then making the tackle. Now they're missing the tackles, and you're seeing the end result of that. Like
that's not working, man. Like he had this one play. Oh, I see somebody talk about Kelly. We're gonna get to Kelly. We'll get to Kai. We'll get there. That
experiment is also over.
I promise we'll get there. My thing with White, like there was this one play where like he like chased the flat route for some reason. And I'm like, bro, play linebacker. That's not true. You're the hook. You're the curl player.
You talk about Jamal Adams getting a bigger opportunity. Can we see Tommy Eichenberg out there?
Or something?
Like I thought Eichenberg might got a chance with Pratt out today, but again, they just want to roll. For some reason, they want to roll with Devin White and think he's a full-time starter when he's very clearly isn't. Like it's to the point now where guys like Devin White need to fucking stop playing, and then you just need to roll with the young guys and see what you have in them. Give guys like Cody Lindenberg and Tommy Eichenberg chances to play. Give a bigger opportunity to Jamal Adams. See if maybe you can bring him in for an extension.
Because even Landon Roberts, you can't play Landon Roberts in coverage like that. He can't. Landon Roberts never played this much coverage in Pittsburgh, and they got him out there all damn game. He's a coverage. Like he could play. No, bro. He plays inside the 10. That's what you play Landon Roberts. That's what the Steelers used to do. It's crazy to me, and it kind of goes back. We can take this back. It kind of goes back to them letting all the solid defensive players go. They let Mora go. They let Nate Hobbs go.
Yep.
They let Spillane go. Like, it would have been better just to pay those guys instead of getting Devin White on a 1-year contract. They can his head's right. It was a personal problem. That's why he was playing like this. It was all personal. Oh, let's get Landon Roberts. Let's bring him in here and see what he could do, right? They could have just re-signed those solid players. And we can talk about whether they're good. I'm sure my dude MEZBX is going to tell us that Trayvon Morig isn't that good. I'm fine. That's cool. But he's better than what we're seeing right now. You know what I mean? Like, it's at that point where, like, you let all your solid players go. Those were solid NFL players.
Yeah. And I think you touched on it too with Landon Roberts. Basically, like, again, I understood not letting some of those guys go with the money that they got. The problem is you replace them with a bunch of sub-package players that you're now asking to be every down players, and they're getting exposed. Like, I mean, I hate to be like, I don't want to do the whole hindsight 2020, but like right now, the returns that they've gotten in free agency are dog shit. Yes, I understand that they let people go because of money decisions, but 40-6 to the Colts is what happens when you get cheap.
Yeah.
Because the defense was awful too. I mean, we can talk about Kyle Kelly too, who I loved him in the beginning of the season, but today was kind of the culmination of he's just getting beat out there.
Yeah.
Like, he's not making the plays on the ball. I don't know what it is. He's not as comfortable in press coverage. But yeah, it's
he's getting cooked
by Ashton.
Go ahead.
I was going to say on top of it too, he's not giving support from the second level when they do drop in the zone, which makes it worse too.
Yeah, because they don't got no safeties, bro.
Yeah,
they ain't got no safeties.
Yeah.
See, there's NBC. I knew you NBC. I knew you were gonna come with that. I knew you. I appreciate you, bro. I knew you were gonna do that.
I'd love for you know what? I'd love for you to fix the 40-6 then, and tell me how you get there. You get better players. Is that the problem?
I mean, there's better players. It doesn't matter if they're good or not. Like how good they are. It's just, I appreciate you, NBC. I knew you would say that. All right. Because somebody's even talk about like Roberts playing good against the run. Like, yeah, we know that. We know Roberts is awesome. He's awesome against the run. But like, bro, what you're gonna get is a guy like Daniel Jones is just gonna keep throwing Josh Downs right at you, and Josh Downs is gonna sit, and then you're gonna miss him.
That's kind of what we're saying with the strategy of like, yes, Landon Roberts is awesome against the run. I will say he missed a couple tackles against the run today, but that's the problem is, yes, he is good at that. What he isn't is a complete player. And what they don't have on the roster right now, the reason why Landon Roberts is having to play every single down, especially with Jermaine Pratt out, is because they don't have that complete player on the roster that's even serviceable in coverage right now on the second level.
Yeah.
And that's the frustrating thing. Like, we can talk about Robert Spillane and whatnot, and I know he's not having a good year out in New England, and Robert Spillane was a run-first player, but he was serviceable in coverage. He could play the middle hook and get depth and make a play on the ball every now and again to help you out in coverage. Right now, they're not getting that from the linebackers.
Yeah, they're just bad. And like I said, Kyle Kelly's bad. Porter was just out there. He didn't get thrown at all game. I don't think he was just chilling.
Yeah, the only times I noticed him when they were running at him with that little like pin and pull concept where he's got to go take on Quentin Nelson.
Usually he's like, nah.
Again, he ain't in the game. He ain't in the game for that at that stage. Like you're just kind of getting screwed up by play design on that one. But for the most part, like didn't notice him, which is usually kind of a good sign from corner. So I don't know. We'll see what the tape looks like and what the numbers and whatnot. But for the most part, felt like he had a decent showing. Decent performance.
Yeah. I mean, they you know what I'm saying? Like, you're right, a linebacker, they got to play Lindenberg, bro. Play Eichenberg. These guys aren't. Yeah, let's see what they got. Because and that's what bothered me about the draft. Because before the draft, people were telling me that we need wide receivers and all that shit, and I was like, if they didn't fill this defense up enough to feel like that they could go play defense, right, at a high level with these guys. So I was like, okay, they're going to draft a bunch of guys. That was like my plan. I was like, okay, all right, we're not going to do that. We're going to be weak in free agency. We're going to draft all defense. No, we draft 2 tackles, tackle and another tackle, and we're going to move him to guard. We're going to draft Dante Thornton, who is not
nearly polished.
He can't catch a ball that's thrown right to him. Like I was trying to figure out how he didn't catch that ball. I was still trying to figure out for like 5 minutes. Like, how did you not catch that, bro? It was like right to you. And he shouldn't be out there at this point. He shouldn't be out there, right? And they gotta go play these young guys. They should have filled that shit up with defense. Like, they should have drafted a safety. I'm mad that the slot corner that I like, Jacob Parrish, is balling. I don't forgot where he's at, but he's balling.
He's in Tampa.
Yeah, he's balling out in Tampa.
Yeah.
Right? There's your slot corner. There's some linebackers they could have drafted, right? But they took 2 tackles. And the tackle didn't even play today. They still got Storm Forsythe out there. So, like, it's just...
The other one was inactive.
The other one was inactive. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is crazy to me what is happening with this team. Like, they are just... it's awful, man. It's awful. And you know what I'm saying? And then... And now they got to draft a damn quarterback or something. I don't know. They got to have some kind of plan. Yeah. Xavier Watts. Yeah, Charles Grant over Xavier Watts, who's balling.
Yeah, would have been nice to have him.
Or it would have been nice. Or Billy Bowman. Yeah, it would have been nice. And any of these good, it was a good ass safety class too, man. It was a good safety. They didn't take any of them, not one. And that's what's kind of biting in the ass, man. But yeah, bro. Let me get to these questions. I'm trying to say these questions. I've been doing it. I've been ranting too much. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna get to your questions. I'm trying to get through here. But yeah, man. I think they have been trying to. They thought that they could just throw anybody out there on defense
and figure it out. Yeah. And I'll say, like, the beginning of the season, like, they were playing much better than I think anyone expected, myself included. But last few weeks have been a bit of a different story. I guess last week wasn't terrible. Last week wasn't that bad. But...
This guy say, Marcus, you sound like me when I yell at my son for doing the same stupid shit over and over again. Yeah, I mean, it's what it feels like.
It's the same feeling.
All right, yeah, I mean, that's what it feels like, man.
Gino, remember that conversation we had last week?
Fucking shit, man. I just don't know. I just don't know what to say. Let's see. All right. Keep asking your questions, guys. I'm gonna get to them. So, when do you start the draft content? Can we revote on the game preview draft prospects?
I mean, I know I said week 6, but if you guys want it and Marcus, you're down, I'm down to start shifting to draft stuff. I think we'll probably
still do previews.
Yeah, so the previews. Yeah, I think we'd still do the recap. We'll just focus do like what we did last year and focus on some of the younger guys, good or bad, and seeing if they're giving us some promise for the future. But yeah, I think instead of the game previews, might as well just lean into the draft. Yeah, because at 1-4, I mean, they're not going on a run.
Yeah, not with Gino playing.
Not with Gino. Yeah, not with what they're getting under center.
Yeah, man. This is a mock draft. Has Pete Carroll. I don't think he'll lose the locker room. I don't think that's gonna happen.
I like I said at the beginning, I think he's got. I think there is a chance he loses the locker room if he doesn't make a change at quarterback. Like if I'm Max Crosby, I'm sitting there saying, "Why the fuck am I busting my ass?" While Gino throws his 9th interception of the season to further his league lead. Like, I think he could be close to losing the locker room.
Yeah. You're right. Is Kenny Pickett capable of reading the field, and does he lock on like Gino does? That's the question. No.
I think, yeah.
No, right?
He's just kind of more like a check down artist.
Yeah,
that's what I'll say. Is like he won't force it into coverage and he won't lock into his guys, but he will like shy away from big throws and just check it down. Yeah. Kind of like what people just get frustrated with from Carr a little bit.
Yeah.
Just be quick to get to the check down.
I mean, to be honest, that might be better than this at this point.
Yeah, which at this point, there were a few times when I'd love it if we just be quick to get to the check down. Right
yeah,
now.
Man. Oh man. All right. Here's another question. Yeah, I could do that. I'll do something for you guys. I'll do it. It is what it is. Is it the ultimate vision to leave Gino in there and to ensure they lose?
That's a good point.
Yeah, but coaches don't do that.
Yeah.
Draft previews. Everybody's asking about draft previews. Is it Aiden O'Connell almost recovered?
I think he could. I think because you have to just miss 4 games, so I think he could come back. And I mean, next week they play the Titans. He could come off IR if he's healthy. I don't know. It was like a 4 to 6 week timeline. I remember when he heard it or when he got the injury originally. So
yeah,
I think we're right about there.
Does Gino cost Pete his job? Pete knows what Gino was. Shitty decision. I'm more worried about if they suck that Pete will retire.
That's crossed my mind too. Pete, I thought I had it in me, but what if that's his Monday morning press conference? He's like, I thought I had it in me, but then we started 1-4. But then Gino turned into the guy that he was before me, and I just realized I'm 74 years old.
He just quit. He quits mid-season.
Chip's taking over.
Oh my god, that'd be hilarious. Oh yeah, they play the Titans next week. What? Oh my god. See, if they lose the Titans out, that's gonna be interesting at home.
Playing 3D chess here, losing the Titans could be huge for the
draft position.
Yeah. Here's what I'll say about this question: how much is his players? How much is his Patrick Graham? The scheme's not great, right? You give him 40 points. The game plan wasn't good. But like I said in the beginning, like there were a lot of spots where they had chances to like get off the field on third down, even playing the soft zones. They just missed tackles. Like at some point, like you players got to execute.
Yeah.
So.
Oh my god.
I genuinely don't like. I felt bad for Patrick Graham going into this year because I genuinely looked at this defense and like they don't have a ton to work with, and they were playing better in the beginning of the season than again I think anyone thought they were. And now it seems like it's kind of starting to regress back to the mean where like their lack of talent on that side of the ball is starting to get more exposed.
Yeah,
Graham plays a factor in that too, but we talk about Caillou Blue Kelly not being good. If they stop running soft zone and run a lot of man coverage, guess who's getting exposed?
Yeah, they can't fix that shit, man. Is it weird that AOC and Gino both struggle with interceptions? I mean, Gino looks like AOC at this point. Let's keep it real. Have you started watching? Yeah, I watched Sellers and Mendoza this week, so that's what I'm saying. If you want to do a preview, I could do Mendoza already. I already watched 3 games of him.
Nice. Yeah, maybe we can do that.
Yeah, I watched Sellers too. I haven't got to like Dante Moore and those other guys, but I'll do that this week. Mendoza is great with a clean pocket.
Gotcha.
That's what I was.
That's a little preview.
He's great. Yeah, he's great with a clean pocket. But when you play Iowa and they're getting some pressure on him, like, but man, if that pocket's clean, man, woo, that's my problem with him. That's not a problem with him. And Sellers is just a freak. I'll take Sellers any day. I don't care about it. He had to throw that he missed. Like it was like an incomplete pass, but I didn't care because he's just a freak. I don't care. Big factor, definitely missed our main. I mean, yeah, they did, but like, does Gino throw it to him if they're wide open?
Also a good point.
How can I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what QB were drafted. I mean, Cars. You know, it might. I don't know. I don't think this QB class is that bad.
Yeah,
I really don't.
I feel like it's weird because like a lot of the guys that you thought were going to be in the top, the Arch Mannings, K. Klubnik, Garrett Nussmeier, even a little bit to a certain extent too. Like a lot of the guys that you thought were going to be the top names, like kind of underwhelmed. And then there have been other dudes who've risen, like a Dante Moore, like a Carson Beck and stuff like that. Although I guess Sellers and Mendoza were getting some hype in the summer, but
yeah. I know people ask me about Moore. Like I haven't watched Moore yet. I want to watch him because I'm interested because the Oregon offense is set up for you to have success. You know.
Yeah.
So I want to watch it.
Yeah.
We could do this maybe. I don't know about that. What about trading Max? Do you trade Max?
I mean, I wouldn't want to see it happen, but if you get a haul, you pick up that phone call, say that.
Yeah.
Like as much as it sucks, but if you do that, you sell the whole farm. You sell Jacoby. You trade Jacoby Myers. You sit Gino and play Kenny Pickett and play, you know what I mean? Like you go full into the rebuild. Because if you do that, you're signaling if you trade Max Crosby, you're throwing up the white flag and on the season and saying we surrender.
Yeah, for sure. How would it take to Mark to sell and walk away? I don't think he's gonna sell it. I mean, is this Mark Davis's fault? I mean, the Aces are in the championship again. I don't know. Is he a bad owner?
I mean, here's what I'll say. You can't keep you can only keep saying like, oh, he made it was a bad head coach hire for so long. You know what I mean? Like at some point, you got to blame the guy that keep making the bad hires. So.
That's true. You got a point. Issue to play. No, I thought Chip Kelly was pretty good today, man.
The plays they had success on were like the mesh concept with drag routes. So
I mean, if he hit Albert O and he's wide open on the drag of the mesh, you wouldn't be talking about this. But you know, the quarterback's missing it. He's got to throw the mesh, right? He's got to throw the mesh. What's our identity? I mean, I don't sucking
ass.
It's
a quote Cam Ward. If we keep it a buck, we ass.
We ass, yeah. That's the identity, man. Can we? Yeah, you can write RPO. So can you pick it? Yeah. And we'll I mean, most of these quarters. This is all about why not trade for QB or another team who isn't playing. I know you guys want Shedeur. I know people want Shedeur Sanders, but is Shedeur Sanders going to fix this?
No.
He'll just make you guys happy. Yes, he does. But even when he's doing that, he's calling out blitzes and they just drop out, and then he's like, "Oh, they're not blitzing, and he just freaks out, and his brain just starts. You can see it. You can even see him in the pocket. His brain just starts scrambling. I could see it in the pocket. His brain is just
the play I noticed it too was like when the first sack of the game where like Ian Thomas like chip release into the route, like you could tell he like panicked because that was his guy, right? They had more pass rushers than they could block. That was his guy, and his first read wasn't open. And he panicked and held on to the ball and got sacked.
Yeah, man. Somebody said that Pete Carroll's already caping for Geno, so he's not getting benched. Is Pete Highway philosophy old now? Yes, it is. Yeah, I mean,
the crazy thing is, like, if you think about it, like when we talk about a lot of draft strategies, like Al Davis wasn't like completely off in his like thinking, because that's how a lot of teams draft nowadays, where they draft just like really good athletes with really good traits. He just picked the wrong guys to do it with, and it was probably 5-10 years too early.
Yeah, he said he didn't want to bench Geno because the offense needs reps. Oh my god. Let the Geno Smith thing go, man. Let it go. Y'all think Moore would be a good pick? Like, that's what I'm saying. I want to watch him. I mean, our special team is bad, but I think I mean, Tom McMahon has been pretty good, right? So, what is that about?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Was he good with the Broncos? Did he get fired? Or was it? That's right. It was Sean Payton wanted to bring in his own special teams coach, right, or something like that. Yeah. It wasn't like Tom McMahon was like legit fired.
Mm-hmm. What about trade? I mean, they should have signed Russell Wilson. Can we start there? That'd be a little better than this.
Brandon, we got to get off trading for a quarterback, man. They're 1-5.
They should have signed Russell Wilson. What is Russell Wilson, like $7 million? How much did Russell Wilson get? Nothing. They should have just signed his ass from the first place. UCLA. I mean, Nico had he had a great game last week, but yeah. I wasn't a fan of Nico at Tennessee, but he may be better. I mean, they just should. I don't know. All right, guys, we went kind of long here. We got 1,400 in here. I appreciate you guys joining this and supporting the channel. Like I said, go ahead and get you a shirt. Even Matt's baby, he's tired. He's tired of the Raiders. You hear?
She's not happy.
She's upset. She's like, that. What she said is "fuck the Raiders." That's what she said.
Yeah, basically, those were her first words.
Get off the damn show, Matt. But yeah, support the channel, and support the channel, guys. Get you some shirts. It's not free. It's not free, Raiders. I wish I could give it to you for free. Maybe we'll do a giveaway one of these times. Maybe these days I could do a giveaway for you guys, but it's not free, man. I'm sorry, Raiders. 7528. It's not free. All right, but yeah, support the channel, guys. Subscribe. Of course, I'll do something for the members. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna figure it out. They said your baby's gonna become a Chiefs fan. I don't know, man. Hopefully Matt can control that, but I don't know if he's gonna have that control if they keep playing like this. Yeah.
I'm already trying to steer her away. We'll see. You have a chance.
My daughter's asking why I'm a Raiders fan all the time. So, they question me why I do this to myself. So, you know what I mean?
I ask myself the same questions.
For real, man. All right, guys, we're out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and then of course we'll be back doing the film review, and then we'll start to do some draft stuff for you guys, since I know you guys want to do that. All right, but we're out of here, guys. Peace.